Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4 with the Waking the Tiger DLC. My name is Sabouts, and I am joined by Commissar Roach.
Hello.
And we had won our war with Poland. So we've got the territories that we wanted, but it didn't go 100% as planned. No thanks to Russia.
No thanks to Russia. But then again, what goes well with Russia?
Yes. When Russia gets involved, this is to be expected. Everything goes downhill rapidly.
Yep, I'm recalling the German fleets.
I was actually just going to mention that. I noticed they were out
to their respective ports, because we have a couple of open. We have a carrier in port now. Carrier and 3 destroyers.
Awesome.
Ready to go to join the main fleet.
So we've got our carrier, actually. That's our first one, right? Yep.
Yep. The Graf Zeppelin.
Graf Zeppelin.
I'll have to assign her some planes.
If you actually look at the current wars going on, the actual like allies in the Pact of Rome.
Yeah.
The losses, the allies taking some pretty heavy losses, actually. Almost double.
Probably. How do I click that? There it is. Let's see here. Yeah, well, I mean, they're on the... Yeah, but that's the thing, is that the Italians are on the defensive.
Yeah, that makes a big difference. I can't believe how big of a difference that actually makes.
Yeah,
so,
it looks like most casualties have been taken by France. They're trying to push the... Yeah, it's France and Czechoslovakia. They're trying to break through their defensive lines on the continent.
And if you look at the Japanese-Chinese war, look at how many losses China has taken. Just brutal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And now it looks like Japan actually outnumbers China in terms of units.
I know. Could you imagine, like, a war where 1.8 million people in your country die?
Oh, you should have seen, I think I still have them on my Steam account, but I took a screenshot of, I was playing the Hearts of Iron World War I, like Great War mod.
Yeah.
And it was 1924, World War I was still going on, and Germany had taken 8.9 million casualties.
Oh my god, I couldn't even imagine.
I was playing as that, and I still had 9 million in the bank.
That's crazy.
Like, a whole generation died, but a whole generation like grew up just in time to become soldiers for the war. It was it's so, like, yeah, it was such a grind, and it was about the same amount of casualties on the Allied side, and I had taken over like France and everything, the only ones that were left, and most of Europe, or all of Europe was mine, all of Africa was mine, and it was just having to try to take over the UK at that point. And the US was on their side, but they had never really deployed anybody because it's the US in World War I. They never had, you know, they're always late.
Yep. Yes, they are.
Yeah. So yeah, you can have massive casualties. Massive casualties. I don't know. Is it what is the most? I guess World War II would be the most costly war in terms of lives in the world, like our real world. Was it 8 million?
I think
casualties.
Yeah, I think it was around 8 million.
Well, I guess if you don't include civilians.
Yeah, it was a lot higher with civilians included.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, like I think all of the Allied. The Western Allied powers combined had not even the same amount as the casualties incurred by the Russians.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Russians lost unbelievable amounts. I mean, it was literally the Russians like had very little in regards to like tactics. It was pretty much just everybody run towards like Berlin.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Because
they got to Berlin.
They're like, yeah, we've got the people, and we've got the we've got people. we're gonna make them all run to Berlin. We don't got enough weapons for them, and all of our top generals are dead because I killed them all to stay in power. But yeah, where is that one? Yeah. The Central Powers one. I've lost it now. I wanted to look at it again.
Hold on, let me check. I just had to rebalance the air wings on the carrier. It is Central Powers is right underneath our place in the sun on the right branch.
Ah, got it. The Central Powers. Yep. Okay. Cool.
Yep, so essentially, we just create a faction name for Central Powers, and we'll start bringing in people. I'm thinking this time not as many big empires. I think this time around we're gonna try and go for who knows? Maybe getting like some of the Balkan states into it, like Kingdom of Romania, Bulgaria, Greece, Turkey.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I mean, Italy's not going to be our friend, so.
Looks like the offensive the French were carrying out on the Italian line has ceased. I'm not seeing any combat markers.
I wonder if they just ran out of people. I see that they've took a little bit of Corsica down there. The French did one province.
A little bit, but they're cut off now though. They've got no support for the forces that landed there.
Yeah, it's gonna go rough for
to
them.
get supplies. Surprised there hasn't been an invasion of Sicily by the British.
Oh, Spain has actually sent volunteers to Italy. I didn't know that.
Of course they would.
Makes sense.
They sent volunteers to all 3 of the Pact of Rome countries.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I'm surprised Hungary's not doing better.
We got
They've got the tail of Czechoslovakia. I'm surprised they're not pushing down that tail.
2 more dockyards.
Well, we do. Well, that was because we finished off our heavy cruisers. I'm thinking maybe subs?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't think we have a whole... How many subs are we rolling right now? Is that 10?
Not a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll need some more for sure.
11. Or no, 10. Yeah, 10. But the German High Seas fleet is actually becoming something of a force to be reckoned with. 1 carrier, 2 battleships, 3 heavy cruisers, 2 light cruisers, and 17 destroyers.
Oh yeah, I kind of like the fact that we're kind of building up the fleet.
Yeah, we're actually getting a navy together.
Yeah, rebuild the High Seas fleet. And then we've got the Pride of the Modern Germany, which would be pretty cool to get. Some more naval dockyards. Navy experience plus 50.
And research bonuses.
Ooh.
We can get ahead of time, so although we may not have the biggest fleet, we can definitely have the most technologically advanced fleet.
Yeah, we took some great naval national focuses actually.
Yeah, just to help us try and beat the UK. That's what we need to do.
I like how you it's tough to say that. It's like cringy almost.
Because it's not possible. Because we're not going to win. We're going to use basically, to really win, we need to use air power coupled with that. So we need to have, like I said, naval bombers.
Yes.
And kind of deploy our navy around where naval bombers are and get the Allied forces kind of under our naval bomber range to hit them.
Yeah, working maybe more towards some more air on our focus tree too.
Yeah, definitely if we get the next tier of naval bomber, we'll also modify it with some of our air experience to have a longer range.
Yeah, good idea. Yep.
Because you can do that. With tanks, ships, and aircraft, you can modify the designs and actually make your own designs.
And there's a focus completed, actually. What's the continuous?
Oh, those are like ones that'll just keep going forever.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, those will just keep going forever, so if you need that kind of stuff, it helps when you get to the end of them, because you can get to the end of these focus trees pretty quick. So we want to go with another civilian factory one, or do we want to go with one of our main focus tree decisions, like our place in the sun? Try and get those places back from Japan?
Yeah, let's go with that. That's pushing us closer to the Central Powers, too.
Yeah, and the Pride of Modern Germany, or we could also take support the Finns, which will guarantee the independence of Finland.
Let's do our place in the sun first. Let's see what happens there.
Alright.
I'm really curious.
35 days.
Okay, that's not that long, actually.
Yep. If I'm seeing where it's going to be, I know what we'll get back. See that you see that peninsula that Japan has in the northern part of their combat line? You see how it's got, there's that one port that's got a darker outline around it? That one city?
Yep, I think so.
Yeah,
Is
around
it-
that peninsula. We have there.
Oh, right there.
Pretty
Oh,
sure
yeah.
we'd be getting that one province back.
Qingdao.
Thinking that's what we might get back.
Cool. That'd be neat. I don't know what we'd... I mean, it doesn't hurt to have it.
Yeah, I don't know.
We can't
I don't
really...
think it has any resources.
Yeah, we can't really do anything
No.
with it.
Well, it's reforming the German power in the Pacific.
Yes.
It gives us a port to work from.
Which
Maybe
isn't
we could
bad.
use that to harass the Allies.
Yeah.
We could make a Pacific fleet.
That's a good idea. You know, we might need it if Japan, if or when Japan goes to war with America. We can kind of. I mean, we don't really want to help the Japanese per se. They're not allies of ours, but
We don't want the U.S. to be a powerhouse. We don't want them to be a superpower in this war. God forbid after the war.
yeah,
But you
exactly.
think of a world where that would be the case.
Oh my God, no. Yeah, we can even use our fleet to do, just small missions to kind of aid the Japanese, just to kind of help them along.
Yeah, if we do that, Pacific Fleet would be quick and mostly focused on raiding. So I would think light cruisers, destroyers, and subs.
And subs, yep. I was thinking the same thing. I mean, no point in trying to throw battleships
heavy cruisers
in.
over there. Or
Yeah,
anything.
aircraft carriers and stuff.
Maybe if we have enough, a carrier, a small one, like one carrier, like maybe one carrier and a couple of escort heavy cruisers.
Yes, if we think because by that time oh my goodness, by the time that comes around, we might be able to field something like that. We may have a pretty good sized navy too.
Yeah. So we just finished recon companies. I'm thinking
Actually,
maintenance company 2 or logistics 2, or any. What do you think? What do you think?
Should we try some of the naval or air doctrines, or is that not as important?
Sure, we can pick up one of those. Well, we have the trade interdiction doctrine right now for the naval, and the air doctrine we're in battlefield support. So you want to pick up the dive bombing thing for air? 50%
Yeah.
research time bonus.
Let's
So
do that.
81 days for that. I just try not to fall too far behind with support companies because there's a lot of them, and they come up very frequently with new, with the time span. So if you start getting behind in your support companies, you can really start falling behind, and your
Yeah, that
units
makes
become
sense.
worse. So I try not to let them sit too long.
We've got decryption frequency analysis going to be 8 days, so we'll pick up another support company right there after that.
Yeah, it sounds good. And MP38s are coming out of the line as well. Then we have to replace all of the current Car 98s in service.
Oh God, 55,000 in stock.
In reserve. What we're using, I don't even know how many we're using.
A lot. I'm sure it's a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a lot as well.
It'll be a long time replacing them, but we'll get there, I guess.
Eventually. How's our current construction queue going? Okay, we got a couple of civilian factories being made. That influx of civilian factories we got from that tech, or from that focus tree, really helped. We'll also start repairing some of these areas we've been fighting over.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we haven't. Forgot that we had damaged a lot of that. Probably over in Denzing and Poznan. Poznan.
Denzing?
Denzing, is that what it is?
Danzig.
Danzig. Oh boy, forgive me, everybody. Forgive me. Sometimes I feel like I just read them too quickly too. Oh, look at that. France actually did manage to take Corsica.
Okay, well that's another front that Italy doesn't have to worry about and just concentrates its forces more.
I know,
At this point, this is what I'm just thinking is happening. Because
I mean,
let's see
at the
here.
way the war's going, oh, Italy losses are creeping up pretty good now. Actually, they're going up really quick. Somebody somewheres is getting slapped around.
Yeah, a bit. That's still a lot of casualties for France. 250,000 men. mean, grand total, if you combine the losses for both these, it's well above 1 million. Well, it's almost 2 million at this point.
There's that there. Yeah, Hungary's actually lost a lot too. 135K. But
okay, I'm thinking logistics companies.
Yes. Yep.
You know, increase our efficiency with that. And we can also modify our government. We have a couple more slots open on our high command and our research and production and our political advisors. So, do you want to pick up anything?
Yeah, let's go for...
Could also modify our... Never mind. We can't. Yeah, not yet.
I guess
yeah.
we could pick up another military high command. We've already got 2 land, naval, and air-based.
Yeah, we got Ferdinand Schulmer, defense and attack. Thinking, what are you thinking?
We got
fleet logistician, army logistician. Both of those are pretty good.
Yeah, I was looking at both those. I was thinking one of those would be the best to take. I'm just not sure.
We got Rommel, armor genius.
Oh, yeah. Armor division attack and defense. I mean, that would be awesome because we really do want to kind of play like that, you know?
Yeah, hard and fast.
Yeah,
on through them.
Just like that with our... I mean, we're taking advantage of the blitz, and that worked out really well with Warsaw, building up our little kind of blitz army there with the motorized infantry and the panzers.
They're 15% better at attacking and defending. That'd
yeah.
make them pretty good.
They'd be beefy. I think we should take Erwin Rommel.
Okay, take that. And we still have another one we can take from any of these open slots. Could pick up an aircraft designer.
Yep, I actually just clicked on that. I was just looking at that.
What are you thinking?
Agility, speed, ground attack, air research time, strategic bombing plus 10%. I mean, we know eventually we're probably going to be facing off against the UK.
Yeah, and we don't want to do the same thing historical Germany did by just using medium bombers for the attacks. We want to fly high and with a lot of bombs to decrease their ability to interdict it.
Yeah, so probably thinking heavy aircraft designer, right?
We're going to take Henkel.
I mean, you get air research time minus 10%, which is nice, and then strategic bombing plus 10%.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's our...
All right.
That's for us. I like we're thinking it through.
Done tomorrow.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. Place in the Sun is done. The Chinese United Front forms. Okay. Oh, fuck. Chiang Kai-shek. That sounds racist. I don't know. And Mao Zedong. I know how to pronounce it. I know this one. Mao Zedong.
Zedong. I think it's Mao Zedong. Yeah.
Have issued a joint announcement declaring that they have set aside their differences in the face of the Japanese attack. Both sides will observe strict policy. No. Hit. Okay.
Bless you.
All right. Set aside the differences in the face of Japanese attack. Both sides will observe a strict policy of non-aggression towards each other for as long as the war against Japan lasts, and have vowed to do everything in their power to throw back the invader. A number of smaller warlords have also declared support. Oh, that might have a follow-up one. Putting their forces under the command of Chiang Kai-shek. Whether the long-time enemies of the Chinese Civil War will actually work together remains to be seen. And many experts believe that this will do a little more than delay the inevitable defeat of China. Oh God.
I know the feeling. I've been there.
Sorry.
So
okay.
That's actually a big deal, especially because China's...
Yeah, if you switch on the alliance map mode and look at China now. Actually, no, that hasn't.
We got a ticket there.
Or not, because they were already a part of the Comintern. So I think that was just a Chinese thing that they researched and it didn't do anything. I think they didn't want to take it. But either way, Japan's getting pushed back a lot, because remember that landing in the south that's only one province now? That was like multiple provinces got pushed back out, and then they had a second landing just north of that now. So They're just like they're losing a landing zone and they're putting another one down.
Yeah, then they gain one.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a new focus set.
Oh, right. This next one's going to be pretty important. I think we had talked about support the Finns. We probably should take that before Russia gets...
Yeah, antsy.
Antsy.
So let's take that. Then we have some choices on the next one, because we have a couple of choices for our focuses dealing with the Allies, including prepare for the next blockade.
Ooh.
But I don't think we need to prepare for the next blockade. We will take them. Damn it.
Yes, we will.
We're going to keep this. We're going to keep the seas open. Okay. Japanese officials have contacted us with an offer of potential trade, which they say... Well, oh, I just dropped something. Which they say will satisfy both parties. They propose return of Qingdao. Qingdao? I feel so racist when I say these things. To rival German hands in return for the immediate withdrawal of von Frankenstein's mission in China. Oh yeah, because German advisors were in China during the initial stages of the Japanese invasion. Yeah, I guess do we? I mean, we get that port and we don't really lose anything.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do that. So essentially, that just means China. Yeah, basically China has German military advisors currently, which gives them a 7% increase in their land doctrine research time. But I don't want to support them, so we're just gonna agree to that, and we should now have that port.
We do. Cool.
The Japanese government has decided to accede the recent German demands. Okay, so yeah, that's essentially the same thing I just read. So we now own this. We get one airport with 200 capacity, and we get a level 5 naval base there. Plus, it's actually also got some naval fortresses and some land fortresses to help protect it.
That's pretty cool, actually. It's handy. It's handy to have. I mean, but like you said, kind of a forward operating base for a potential when America jumps in, you know, because like I said, we're not necessarily friends with the Japanese, but we're definitely not friends with the Japanese enemies. Yeah, enemies. So it's, and yeah, ultimately, I guess Japan beating China, or at least doing better than they're doing, would be
help us.
Yeah, help us more than anything. So hopefully pulling out that advisor in China is going to...
Having Hungary and Austria do better than they're currently doing would also help us quite a bit. I would love to see them deal with Czechoslovakia.
That would be great.
So they could send their forces to help Italy.
I definitely would rather see the Pact of Rome do good than the Allies, obviously. I mean, who wants a historical Ally victory? It's so boring.
Yeah. Thinking about how we're going to deal with the Allies now. I'm just kind of looking around. They're definitely not as strong as they historically were at this point in time. But neither is our alliance, because we don't have Italy, we don't have a lot of the territory we should have, because we don't have the Austrian factories or the Czech factories. But I don't know, maybe the offset of all the casualties they're taking against Italy is helping us in the long run.
I think it's going to, at least against France. It's going to be a very weak France.
Well, yeah, France has got, 389,000 casualties currently?
Yeah, I mean, looking at their details, they still have 92 to 168 ground forces and divisions, but...
Well, we have 10 divisions now sitting in Berlin, so what do we say? 9 of these go to Prussian Guard.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so we'll just have you walk out there, and these 9 divisions, Prussian Guard. There we go, it's full army. Now we have 1 division kind of sitting off to the side in this airport. I guess we'll just put this into 1st Army. Then the next army, they'll have 8 divisions that'll go into the 1st Army, and we can start a new one, I guess.
Yeah, that works for me. Do we have enough to keep building up our blitz there? Do we have enough, can we...
for the 1st Panzer Army?
Yeah, can we queue up some more motorized?
1,000 tanks. 400 motorized. How much does a motorized take? Motorized infantry division takes 450. So it's pretty heavy, but we could make a couple of panzer divisions.
Yeah, let's do that then. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to put down 3 of those. Them just... Actually, I'm going to build them right where they're at. Right there on... I can't... Breslau.
Breslau, yeah.
Yeah, put them right near Breslau.
I was really rooting for Hungary there to...
Make that push work.
Yeah,
that,
I thought that they had something when they took that.
Looks like they're just being held there, though.
I wish there was some way we could get involved. I mean, I don't want to help the Pact of Rome, but I don't want to see the Allies do good. Oop, MP13, there we go.
Alright, so we are going to replace the current production line of Car 98s.
Oh, God help us.
Okay, we have 67,570 that are currently in need of upgrades. That'll take a while.
Yeah, that's gonna be impressive.
Car 98s are going to be in the military for a while. So it's 1940, so we can keep going on our infantry equipment.
You're thinking improved infantry equipment too?
I'm actually thinking about the support equipment. MG42 8cm mortar.
And we got the better motorized infantry too if we wanted it.
That's mechanized. See, that's the Opelblitz. It will always be trucks, but when you go into the half tracks, that enables a mechanized infantry division.
Is it?
It's different. They're
okay.
Motorized and mechanized are different, so we need a new production line of mechanized for mechanized infantry.
Okay,
they're about the same. They have a bit more. They're a bit tougher.
Okay.
But I mean that's something we could do. But I'm still thinking, because it doesn't require us to replace anything. MG42 and 8cm mortar.
Okay.
Is a good. I mean, that's almost 5. That's 2 to 5% increase on breakthrough and defense and everything for all of our infantry divisions of any type.
Yeah, let's take it then.
We get that. And looking at the time, it's the end of the episode.
It is awesome. Well, I guess that's it for this one. We kind of just got a lot of advancing going forward. A lot of
building
good,
up.
Yeah, a lot of building up. Good choices on our focus tree, I think. And next time we're going to make some pretty big decisions on the focus tree. We're getting pretty close to things like the central powers and such.
Yeah.
And then that's gonna be a whole set of decisions to make in itself. So,
well,
all right,
see how that goes.
Yeah. With that being said, I want to thank everyone for joining us. We do hope that you've enjoyed it. We look forward to seeing you in the next one.